Good afternoon, my dear students. In yesterday's class, we discussed different bitwise operators. Now I am going to explain the data types list, tuple, and dictionary. We have already discussed all these things. Now, before going to lists, I am once again going to deal with the concept strings. If you familiar with string operations, then we will go for lists. We are already sorry. Strings in Python are identified as a contiguous set of characters represented in the quotation marks. Python allows either pair of single or double quotes. So in Python, strings may be sometimes in double quotes and sometimes in single quotes. Whatever may be, we have to take, no problem. Subset of strings can be taken using the slice operator. The slice operator. Subset of strings using slice operator with the indexes starting at 0 in the beginning of the string. So suppose, let me take this example and execute this example by using our Python. Go to start menu, all programs, come down, Python 3.7, click on that one. After that, Python IDLE. Suppose now I want to do all these operations, all these string operations in a program. See, file, new file. Observe here, str is equal to single quotes hello world exclamatory, enter. Suppose if I want to print entire string, then print of str, file, save. Before going to run any command, any program, we have to save that one in the hard disk. Suppose if I did not save this one, suppose I am going for running command, run module, then what it will ask? Save before run or check. Source must be saved. OK to save. OK. String operations dot py. Py indicates Python. Suppose whenever you are doing C program, then string operations dot C. Whenever you are doing Java program, string operations dot Java. Like that. Dot py indicates Python files. Dot py indicates Python files. Save. See the output. So our program displays complete string hash prints complete string. Here this hash is acts as a comment. Suppose if we remove this one, then if I am going to execute this one, see what happens. Invalid syntax, invalid syntax. So if I take in hash, automatically the entire statement after hash is treated as comment. So in Python we are using hash for the sake of any comments. So no error came. Next, suppose if I want to print first character in the string. Suppose if I want to print first character in the string. So in all our programming languages, whenever we are using strings concept, the strings allocation starts from 0 onwards. So print str of 0, indexing str of 0, enter. Suppose if I run this command, then first character is going to display. Okay. In previous case, whenever I am using print str, the complete string is going to be printed. When I am using str of 0, 0 indicates first index. So every string starts with 0th index only. If this string has how many characters? 5. Space also treated as one character. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 characters. So 0 to 11. So it prints first character of the string. This is the output. And suppose if I want to print from second character or third character till fifth one. So suppose when I am going to execute this command, 2:5, what it means? Observe here. Suppose we are taking the string hello world. In this hello world, each and every string starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2. So 2 means L. 3, 4. So up to 4 only it is going to display. Observe. I already saved this one and click on run module or F5. So output is LLO. So what it means? It is going to print from third character. 2 means third character, because from strings it starts from 0 onwards. 0, 1, 2. 2 means third character until 3, 4. Until fourth character is going to be displayed. 2:5 means that one. Prints characters starting from 3, 3rd to 5th. Suppose if I want to print entire string from 3rd character onwards. So if I give like this after this colon, what it means? The string starts from second means third character, 2 means third character, because the string starts from 0, 0, 1, 2. So from starting character from L onwards it is going to print entire string, because we are not going to give any number here. So starting from third character prints until the end. Observe what is the output. Control S, F5 for running. So output is LLO space world. So starting from third character to entire string is going to be displayed. prints starting from third character until the end. Suppose if I take like this str into 3, control S, F5, what it is going to print? It print entire string 3 times, hello world, hello world, hello world, 3 times. It is going to print string 3 times. Prints strings 3 times. So these are all operations are called slicing operations in string, slicing operations. So we are going to cut the string from this position to this position, from starting this position to entire. These are all string operations. Suppose if I take print of str plus test, do you people guess what is the output? Here plus acts as concatenation operator. What is there in the string str? Hello world is there in str. So hello world plus test. So output may be hello world test. Control S, F5 to run. So output is hello world test. So here this plus is acts as concatenation operator because we are using two strings, first one str, second one test. Prints concatenated string. So this is all about string operations. So like this we are going to use string operations. See the outputs: hello world, H, LLO, LLO world, hello world, hello world. If I take 2 times, in this case hello str into 2, but in our case I taken as str into 3, that's why it is printed 3 times. That's it. Hello world test. Next, list. Next data type is list. Suppose we are going to give a list. When we are going to give a list, suppose I want to give strings and numbers in a single array. At that time I am going to use list. So observe here, lists are the most versatile of Python's compound data type. A list contains items separated by comma and enclosed with square brackets. So suppose in this example the list is having ABCD 786, 2.23, John 70.2. Here 3 different types I am giving as input to a single list. So ABCD string, 786 integer, 2.23 float value. Like this 3 different type of values I am going to give as a input to a list. That is the speciality of the list. So each and every value in the list is separated by comma. Each and every value in the list is separated by comma. So the list is having 5 values, so separated commas 1, 2, 3, 4 comma, and the list is enclosed in between square brackets open square bracket and closed square bracket. To some extent, lists are similar to arrays in C. Lists are similar to arrays in C. One of the differences between them is that all items belongs to a list can be of different data types, but in our C arrays concept, all are in similar data types, but when compared with this list, all are different data types. The values stored in a list can be accessed using the slice operator, using the slice operator, using the slice operator with indexes starting at 0. So in list also each and every value starts from 0 only. 0 in the beginning of the list and working their way to the end. -1. Suppose whenever I am going to retrieve data from reverse order, we will go for from -1. The plus sign is in the list is used for concatenation. So let me take all these examples and observe. File, close, file, new file, Control S, list operations .py. It is better to give double quotes, no problem, because by default it is going to save in Python files in the format. So if you forgot to give double quotes also, no problem. List is equal to single quotes ABCD. Single quotes ABCD means it is a string. If you want to take double quotes also, no problem. 786 comma 2.23 comma JO single quotes JOHN comma 70.2. This is a list. Each and every list is starting with square bracket and ending with square bracket, then only it is called as list. If you use a normal parenthesis, then it is not called as a list. So if you want to call this one as a list, you must use open square bracket and closed square bracket only, and each and every value in the list is separated by comma. Each and every value in the list is separated by comma. Enter. I want to take another list because if we want to use any concatenation operator, it is better to take another list. So tiny list. Tiny list is equal to 1, 2, 3 comma single quotes JOHN single quotes close square bracket close. Enter. Control S. Suppose if I want to print entire list, suppose if I want to print this list, then what should I do? Print open brace list. It will print entire string. Control S, F5 to run, F5. So entire list is going to be displayed here. So by using print statement, we simply called entire list. It prints comments. It prints complete list. Suppose if I want to print first value in the list, in previous example we are taking example of strings, so it will display only first character, but observe here in the list, print list of 0. Enter. Control S, run module or F5. So observe here A, B, C, D. What is the first value in the list? A, B, C, D. So it is going to be displayed. So each and every in a list, each and every value or the list is going to start from 0 onwards. The list is going to start from 0 onwards. There may be empty list also, we will take no problem. So print list of 0 prints first element in the list. First element in the list. Don't think this in this string A is going to be displayed. No, not like that. The entire ABCD is going to be first element because each and every element in the list is separated by comma. So ABCD is first element. After that 786 second element. Like that we are going to display. Suppose if I write the command like this, print list of 1:3, what it means? Think once, what may be the output? What may be the output? Think. In my opinion, the output is, so whenever I am giving 1, that means the first element is 0 and second element is 786. The second means 0 and 1. So 1 starting from 1, 786 and 2.23, and coming to third one is not going to display. So 786 and 2.23 is going to display. What it means is 0 from 1 to until 2 only it is going to display. No third element is going to display. Observe here. Control S, F5. Observe 786, 2.23. So starts from 1 and ends with 2. 1 and 2 is going to display. If I give 4 here, observe what is going to be, or else do one thing. Print list of 1:2. Only 786. So whenever you give 2, this second and that means third element is not going to be displayed. Only 1 means second element. Second element is only displayed. Suppose if I give print of list 1:4, what it means? Starting from 1, this is 1, 2 and 3 is going to display. Fourth element is not going to display. Fourth means last element, because the list starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever 1:4 means starts from 1 up to n minus 1, 4 minus 1. So up to John is going to display. Observe. Control S, F5. 786, 2.23 John. Next, suppose if I want to print two colon what may be the output here? 2 colon. So 2 means it is going to print from here. It is 1, okay, 2.23, starting from 2.23 to John and 70.2 going to display. Observe. Control S, F5. So the output is 2.23 because the list starts here 0, 1, 2. So from 2 onwards the entire list is going to display. The slicing operation here. Suppose if you give print list of 1 colon. So starting from 1 up to the ending. Suppose if I give like this, suppose print list of -1, what it means? -1 indicates from starting elements onwards it is going to print. Control S F5. So observe here, ending element is going to display, whenever we are going to use -1, -1 means ending element, -2 print of list -2. If I am going to display the second element from last onwards, then I am going to use -2. Observe here, John means last, from last, first element is 7.2, second element is John. So from last onwards it is going to display. Whenever you are using -1, -1 means last element, -2 means last second two element, -3 means this one, -4 means this one. If you have any doubt, do one thing, print list of -1 colon. -1 colon. It is not going to be work because -1 I think here. So entire list, -1, -2, -3, -4, like this it is going to display. Last element is not going to display from -1 onwards. This is going to display like this, minus up, minus negative means like this one. Like this we are going to do all these operations. Suppose if I give like this, what is going to display? Observe here. Suppose if I want to do like this, if I given a statement like this, what is going to display? Please observe. A, B, C, D, entire list is going to display. If this is one type also. If I want to print entire list, then instead of calling, see, both gives same output, print of list, both gives same output. So this is called slicing operation. Suppose if we want to go for concatenation operation also, we will do by using list, print of list plus tiny list. List plus tiny list. Observe here. What is there in the tiny list? 1, 2, 3 and John. 1, 2, 3 and John is going to be added at the end. So till this one list. So whenever I am using concatenation operator, automatically the tiny list is going to be added at the end. Suppose if I give reverse, print list, tiny list plus list, what it is going to display? Observe. First tiny list is going to display, after that list is going to display. So this is called as concatenation operation. So this is the concept of list. So list is having different data items. different data items. And second point, the list starts with square brace and ends with square brace only. In between the square braces only we have to give items, that is called as list. Each and every element in the list is separated by comma, is separated with comma, is separated with comma. 1 2 3 and John is separated with comma. And colon is used as slice operator in list. Colon is used as slice operator in list. Next data type is tuple. So observe the output of list. What is a tuple? The main difference of list and tuple is whenever we are going to use different elements in a list, we use square braces, but in the case of tuple we use only normal parentheses. That is the main difference. Observe. A tuple is another sequence data type that is similar to the list. A tuple is another sequence data type that is similar to the list. A tuple consists of, tuple is nothing but same sequence data type similar to list, and a tuple consists of a number of values separated by commas. Like list only, tuple also separated by commas. The elements in the tuple are also separated by commas. Unlike lists, however, tuples are enclosed within parentheses. So here if you observe, for list we are using square brackets, but in the case of tuple we are using normal parentheses. That is the only difference. The main difference between lists and tuples is lists are enclosed in brackets and their elements and size can be changed. The major difference between list and tuple is once you define a list, you have to update or you have to modify that list. But whenever you take a tuple, if you assign values to a tuple, then we are unable to change. We will discuss this one by doing practically, no problem. Why? Because I am doing all these things practically, because learning by doing is most important. For the sake of your flexibility only, I am telling each and every example in a slow manner, because first you have to understand what is the list, what is the tuple, what are strings, and what is the concept of integer, what is the concept of float. So you first be thorough with all these data types, then only you are going to work all these. That's why I am going to do hands-on, because for the sake of your understandability only. నిన్న బిట్వైజ్ ఆపరేటర్స్ కూడా నేను చాలా స్లోగా చెప్పాను. ఎందుకు అంటే మీకు ఆ బిట్వైజ్ ఆపరేటర్ అంటే ఏంటో అర్థమైతేనే ఆ బిట్వైజ్ ఆపరేటర్ మన ఫ్యూచర్లో యూజ్ చేయగలం. లైక్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు యూజ్ and I am going to explain each and every concept through hands-on only, by practicing or by displaying the output to you. Manually I am typing the text and I am going to display what is going to happen whenever I am giving this command, what is the output. Like that I am going to display. So we will write this tuple concept manually. Python shell. It is better to close this previous list operations. File, close. Next, file, new file, file, save, tuple operations. dot py double quotes, enter. Suppose if I want to give a tuple same values, it is better to take same values, no problem. Tuple is equal to single quotes a b c d comma 786 comma 2.23 comma JOHN single quotes comma 70.2. If you observe here, in the case of list we are using square bracket, but here I am taking normal parenthesis. Instead of this, everything is same as a list only. Suppose if I want to take this, observe, is it going to work or not? So if you want to, suppose here no error came, suppose if I print tuple, control S, F5, tuple is going to print. Why it is not giving any error? Because tuple must starts with parenthesis, but you are saying tuple is in parenthesis, but I am giving here square bracket, then also it is executed. See, type of tuple, see what is the type of tuple? List. If you give like this, automatically it is treated as list. Even though you are saying tuple, it is treated as list because you are using square brackets. Suppose if you use normal parenthesis, observe here, control file, save, because I modified this one, and run, F5, executed. If I want to see the type of tuple, control S, F5, sorry, file, save, okay, print type of tuple. See, the type of tuple is class tuple. So whenever you want to declare all the elements as a tuple, you must use normal parenthesis only. Each and every element in the tuple is separated by comma. Okay. Next, tiny tuple, same like list. I'm also taking one tiny tuple, same fields. For the sake of better understandability, I am taking like this, JOHN, control S, enter. Print tuple, you already know about this one, what it is going to display, entire tuple is going to display. If I want to display the first item in the tuple, then what I will do, print tuple of 0. It is going to display only first element. Next, print tuple of 2:5. What it means? From second element, second means 0, 1. Second means from 2.23 to n minus 1, 5 minus 1 means 4, 2.23 to John 3 70.24. So up to this one, from starting 2.23 to 7.2 is 70.2 is going to display. Observe here, 2.23 John 70.2. If I give this one as 4, then up to John is going to display, up to John. So that is the difference. Next, if I want to print the last element in the tuple, then simply I will give -1. Last element 70.2, the last element 70.2. If I want to print second element from last, then what should I do? Print tuple of -2. John. If I want to print third element, print tuple of -3. Like that we are going to display. Suppose if I want to do any concatenation operator, print tuple plus tiny tuple. Sorry, spelling mistake. Here instead of tuple I give as tuple. So it is not defined. Name error. Observe this name error. Whenever I am giving tiny tuple, so it is not at all defined by me. That's why it is going to be error, because what I defined tiny tuple tu, but what I gave here tuple. That's why it is showing error. Tiny tuple. ABC 786 2.3 7.20 70.2 up to this tuple. After that I added tiny tuple. Same like in lists, what I did is print of first I will give tiny tuple, then I will give tuple plus tuple. Then observe the output. Reverse. 1 2 3 John tiny tuple. After that tuple is going to display. The main difference between tuple and list. Observe here. Read only. Tuples can be thought of as read only. Tuples can be thought of as read only. Observe this. The following code is invalid with the tuple because we attempted to update a tuple which is not allowed. Similar case is possible with lists. So tuples are never going to be modified. So we will observe with this example. See, we will observe with this example. Observe clearly. I will do one thing. File, Control S, file, close. I am going to open another file, new file, save, tuple list difference.py, tuple list difference.py. Tuple is equal to whatever may be the tuple. We will take hello 45 single quotes how comma 90.7 double quotes hi and list is equal to, list means square bracket, single quotes, hello 45, how 90.7, hi. Print tuple, print list, F5. So both are going to display. So tuple with square tuple with normal parenthesis and list with square parenthesis. Observe, list with square parenthesis and tuple with normal parenthesis. Now suppose if I want to go list of 2 is equal to 1000. Normally in the list 0th element is hello, first element is 45 and second element is how. Instead of how, I am going to modify it as 1000. Is it going to work or not? Observe, no error. Suppose if I print list here, because that modification is done or not, we did not know unless or until we print that one, because there are no errors. If there are no errors, so it will execute it, but we need to know what is the output. That's why I am going to print that one list. If we observe this, in the first list it is how. After that I modified the the third element, that means the second one. List of 2 means third element, from 0 to start, 0 1 2. So third element is how, but now I am going to modify that one as 1000. If you take in the case of tuple, suppose if you do like this, tuple of 2 is equal to 1000. Observe here, in tuple this is how. Observe here, it is going to modify or not. See, what is the error? Type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. So once you define a tuple, it never going to modify it. It is never going to modify it. That is called as read only. That's why I am saying this one as read only. Read only. Tuples can be thought of as read only lists. For example, see, it is not at all possible. The following code is invalid with tuple because we attempted to update a tuple, which is not allowed. But in the case of lists, it is possible. Similar case is possible with lists. That is the major difference. Not only the second element or anything, first element. If you take first element, it is also not going to execute F5. It is also having error. So we never going to modify tuples. So tuples is immutable, whereas lists are mutable. Did you observe? Tuples are immutable because once we define a tuple, we never going to modify that one. It is not possible. Modification of a tuple is not possible. That's why tuples are called as immutable. Whereas in the case of list, you can modify the list. So list is called as immutable. So did you observe this one? Next concept is dictionary. Next concept is dictionary. File, close. What is a dictionary? Observe here. Python's dictionaries are kind of hash table type, In hash table, I think because of your second years you don't aware of this hash table, because this hashing concept comes in third year or in uh, data structures concept or data structure subject or in DBMS. This hash table concept will come, no problem. Each and every tuple is having, if you observe this one, if you observe the tiny direct, tiny dict, if you observe this one, so two elements, name colon value. So this is called as, this name is called as key, this John is called as value. So this is displayed like one table, name John, next code 6734, department sales, like that it is going to display, it is going to display. Suppose in the case of this name John code 6734, so it is going to display like this. What here? Name John, name John, next code 6734, next department sales, like this it is going to display, like this it is going to display. These are all name, code, DEP are called as keys. This John 6734 sales is called as values. So Python dictionaries are a kind of hash table. They work like associative arrays or hashes found in Perl and consist of key value pairs. Key means name colon John. These key and value both are separated with colon. These key and value both are separated with colon. Key is name, left hand side is keys, right hand side is values. So this is called as key value pair, name John, code 6734, department sales. So like this we are going to display. Let me take one example, then you will clearly understand this dictionaries concept. File, new file, Control S, dictionaries, operations .py, enter. Suppose dict is equal to dictionary, we must use this brace, key value pair, single quotes, name colon John comma single quotes code colon 6734 comma single quotes department code single quotes sales. Here this is called as key value pair, name colon John. This is one key value pair, this is one key value pair, this is one key value pair, sales single quotes, and this name is called as key. The left hand side of colon is called as key and right hand side of the colon is called as value. Code is called as key and 6734 is called as value. DEPT is called as key and sales is called as value. This is key value pair. Print dict. entire dictionary is going to print over here. Observe. Suppose if I give like this, is it shows an error or executed? Invalid syntax, because whenever you are going to call a dictionary, you must have key value pair. You must have key value pair. That's why it is showing error. Okay. Next, suppose if I want to print keys, print of dict dot keys, print of dict dot keys, F5. So only keys are going to be displayed. Left hand side of the column is called as key, name, code, department. These are all keys. If you go for this print of dict dot values, then values, right hand side of key value pair is value, John 6734, and sales. These are all called as values. Like this we are going to give these dictionary values. If I want to print like this, print dict of 0, then observe what is the output. Key error, key error, print dict of 0, key error. Why it came, I will explain in the next class. No problem. Till now we discussed all the concepts related to all data types. I covered all data types. I covered integer, float, string. Next I covered lists. After that I covered tuples and dictionary. We will discuss the remaining things in the next class. Thank you very much.